Turn up the heat, turn up the vibe.
The mood is right and the feeling is right.
Turn up the beat and turn up the vibe.
Away your light is up when it lights up so
turn up the heat, turn up the vibe.
The mood is right and the feeling is right.
Turn up the heat, turn up the vibe.
Away your light is up when it lights up so high.
When the people feeling low, when them people them in sorrow, music here takes them high. Wisdom captured in the flow, wisdom nurtured, broad and narrow. He can baseline me, oh my. Rasta, what? No negativity. If you feel it, just blossom gravity. Light one up and blow some trees. Jump and move and dance to. We turn up the heat, we turn up the vibe.
The mood is right and the feeling is right.
Turn up the beat, turn up the vibe.
Away your light us up with it, feel like jokes.
We turn up the heat, turn up the vibe.
The mood is right and the feeling is right.
Turn up the beat, turn up the vibe.
Away your light us up with it, feel like jokes of I
Man speak, man find, man know. One man listen, man learn, man follow. And remix that Babylon lie. Kingdom structured, now it grow. Kingdom culture came it now borrow. Sticks and stones and guns and bombs, why?
Ooh, yeah. Good music playing, sweet feeling inside. One chant up and dance up and the go vibes. Like one or two will be his mama.
Turn up the heat, turn up the vibe.
The mood is right and the feeling is
Turn up the beat, turn up the vibe.
Away you let us up with it, feel like jokes on
Turn up the heat, turn up the vibe.
The mood is right and the feeling is
Turn up the beat, turn up the vibe.
The way you light us up with it, feel like jokes of high grade. Yeah, gravity.
Turn up, reggae music. Turn up,
Gravity.
turn up, reggae music.
Some gravity, some positive. Feeling is irate. Come make we light it up, chant it up. Yeah. Come make we light it up, chant it up. Come make we light it up, chant it up. Yeah.
Think you can think you can handle.
F what a hater say, sipping on that haterade. I'm tipsy off that Tanqueray and Alizé, I'm hella paid. Pair of J's on me as I hit the stage, hella bait. Toast to the hard work, so
Every day we celebrate.
I'm just a dream chaser trying to reach paper. A few years ago, you know we hadn't seen better, so I had to get up. Hustling never seemed better. I'm fed up, but it won't get the best of me, my nigga. I live a fast life, you can see Mula team holding down Africa from the east. Nigga, please, you know we're trying to stack up all the G's, getting money overseas. Mikey told me had a dream. Luther King, we believe.
If I'm gonna make it worth it, then I gotta go hard. Got my city on my back. If you feel me, holla back. I do it for the 250. We hold it down,
Hold me down, you know we holding it down.
we hold it down,
Hold me down, you know we holding it.
we hold it down,
Hold me down, you know we holding it down.
hold it down.
Hold me down, you know we holding it. Hold it. See, I gotta get that dough. Your money been the motive. Mama told me take it slow, boy. Keep your options open. Now we be all up inside your TV with a couple more beanies while we treat them haters like Stevie Wonder. Why these niggas bother anymore? Tell your trip or shopper man. Karungari better know that we swaggy. Nigga out your swaggy. Tucci's rolling doobies with some beanies in no backseat. But I don't trust these bitches. I don't trust these bitches. I don't trust these bitches 'cause catch me slipping. But you already know, can't move like that's that Tifa flow. Yeah, not Ruby Town. You know we holding it.
And if I'm gonna make it worth it, then I gotta go hard. Got my city on my back. If you feel me, holla back. I do it for the truth, we hold it down.
Ruby Town. You know we holding it down.
Hold it down.
Ruby Town. You know we holding it.
Hold it down.
Ruby Town. You know we holding it down.
I swear I've been waiting for this moment since I was 12 now. Rock a snapback, folk a fitted, let your brain smile. And we just glad you finally listened cause you chose style. 5 mighty kids been on a mission while they talk slime. You spit, I vomit, have you on it, dog, I breathe rhymes. No Superman, just rapaholic, see my team shines. So now I'm sipping gin and tonic, we don't squeeze limes. This life's been bitter for a nigga, but I'm still fine. Ha-ah, ha-ah, hey. I hope you learn the basics. Boy, them A to Z's, your 1 to 3s ain't talking about the Matrix. Thanks to KOC, oh yes indeed, I've graduated to MC. Living my dreams, glory to G.O.D.
And if I'm gonna make it worth it, then I gotta go hard. Got my city on my back. If you feel me, holla back. I do it for the truth, we hold it down.
Ruby Town. You know we holding it down.
Hold it down.
Ruby Town. You know we holding it.
Hold it down.
Ruby Town. You know we holding it down.
Hold it down.
Ruby Town. You know we holding it.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night.
Power Radio.
I sing this song because of you, because of the love you made me know is true. I sing this song because of you, because I hope that you love me too. Your smile got the best of me, so I'm singing you this melody. And even if this life ends now, I know that I am happy with you. I'm happy with you. I know that I am happy with you. Your smile, your voice, I know that I am happy with you. I sing this song because of you, because when you leave I don't see no one else. I may be left, I may be up to say that I don't feel this love. No, I don't got proof, but just listen to my heart say. Your smile got the best of me, so I'm singing you this melody. And even if this life ends now, I know that I am happy with you. I'm happy with you. I know that I am happy with you. Your smile, your voice, I know that I am happy with you. I'm happy with you. Your smile got the best of me, so I'm sure that this is meant to be. And even if this life ends now, I know that I am happy with you.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
A very good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Monday edition of the Power Morning Drive Show. Happy New Month as well. It's the 4th of May, 2026. It's really, really good to have you join us on this edition of the Power Morning Drive Show. Kama kawaida, my name is Wanyoike. And I'm pretty excited. I don't know, how was your weekend? What did you get together with friends or family? Ama you are inside like I was, Let me know. And you know how you can let me know? Of course, you hit us up on our social media platforms. We are Power Radio across all Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of the platforms. You can get us there. You can also find us on our YouTube channel. That is Power Radio. And please, if you're there and you've not yet subscribed, make sure that you subscribe and hit on that notification bell so that whenever we have something good cooking on this side, you definitely will be the first to know. You can also tune in on our website, www.power254.org/Power Radio. All right. Now that I have you to myself, let me let you know what to expect on today's show. Of course, we start here with the traffic updates. We need to let you know what routes to go through and which ones to avoid with our traffic update. And then we will do a quick look at what the dailies are looking like this morning. And then much later on, today I am going to be joined by a team from various social justice centers. And we are going to be assessing the state of social justice in Kenya. There has been a lot of conversations, especially since the June 2024 protests, in terms of the receding democracy. And of course, with a receding democracy, that essentially ends up limiting how social justice is carried out in our society. And so we've been talking a lot about maybe abductions, human rights violations, and everything that social justice entails. So we have a team of human rights defenders from these various social justice centers, and we are going to be discussing in depth on how what steps are being done in Kenya to ensure that we are optimizing and amplifying social justice efforts within the grassroots and also beyond the grassroots level. So please do stick around as we get into that conversation much later on. But for now, let me look at the situation on our roads this morning. And I start off, as usual, with the Thika Superhighway. Things are looking very, very hectic on your end this morning. From KCA University, as you make your way towards the Pangani roundabout, things are looking very, very hectic. We also have the same happening along Kiambu Road from DCI area as you make your way towards Pangani. Absolutely chaotic this morning. I can also see the same situation happening along Limuru Road from Village Market all the way down towards the Muthaiga roundabout. Very, very, very interestingly chaotic as well. But please just lock in and you should be out of the woods in no time. I also see the same situation happening along Peponi Road from the Ankole Grill Kitsuru as you make your way towards the Westgate Shopping Mall. Mambo yameshikana bumper to bumper, which actually I can also see that Red Hill Link Road imeanza kushikana all the way from just shortly after the intersection or the bypass that leads towards Wanyoike Way, and it spills over towards James Gishuru as well. So that side absolutely busy this morning. If you can avoid the route, please make sure you do. Did I mention that Lower Kabete Road is also looking very busy, especially as you make your way from the UON Kabete campus down all the way towards the Spring Valley Police Station as well. Wanyoike Way from ABC Place, Nairobi, down towards Westlands. Things are absolutely busy as well. Lavington, the same situation as well, happening along Olengoroini Avenue. Oletoktok Road, nothing much to complain about, but the drama starts as you make your way towards the Ring Road, Kileleshwa Road, both inbound and outbound of town. Right, Ngong Road, pockets of traffic here, but madness really starts as you make your way towards the Prestige Plaza area, and incidentally spills over as you head out towards the Kenyatta roundabout as well. All right, let me look at the situation on Langata Road. From Galleria Mall, it's absolute madness all the way towards the Ulinzi Sports Complex, Langata. Then the traffic again picks up as you make your way towards the Wilson Airport and spills over all the way towards the Raila Odinga Road, just shortly after the Riara University area. Mombasa Road, also same situation, especially from the Panari Hotel down towards the Nairobi West Hospital area. Things are chaotic this morning. Jogoo Road, same situation as well. The Eastern Bypass, especially as you make your way towards the Cabanas bus stop, all that route from Embakasi down towards Imara Daima, things are not looking cute. So I guess it's a Monday. Everybody is rushing towards back at home, but I might have missed out on maybe a route that you might want us to know. Please let us know. On the hashtag to use is hashtag Power Morning Drive. We will take a quick breather now, get some music to get your week starting, nice and easy, fresh and easy, and then we will get into our daily just shortly after that. So do keep it Power Radio. We'll be right back after this.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Let me ignite every part of you. Spell it out, mama, tell me what you're feeling. Let my actions be what you're thinking.
Cause it tastes like sugar and spice and everything nice. Close your eyes, I'll make you realize you're winning in life, yeah. You're winning in life. You taste like sugar and spice and everything nice. Close your eyes, I'll make you realize you're winning in life, yeah. You're winning in life.
Call me a number one, baby, you can call me a Superman. Chochote utataka nitakupa man. You're my girl.
Call me a number one, baby, you can call me a Supergirl. Chochote unataka nitakupa, nitakupa. You're my man. I wanna climb to the top of the mountain, let you cruise on this endless sea. Open up the windows to your soul. I want you to see what you do to me. Watch my spirit melt into your arms. Freeze this time so we'll never be apart, baby. I know you're comfortable under my skin, so don't let go. Pull me close, let the energy flow from my head to my toes. Like this split, let's get lit. Wake back up, then we do it again, baby.
Call me a number one, baby, you can call me a Superman. Chochote utataka nitakupa man. You're my girl.
Call me a number one, baby, you can call me a Supergirl. Chochote unataka nitakupa, nitakupa. You're my man.
Somebody call for my girl, call for my cure, call for my lover. Cause when the sunlight's at west side, you're always gonna be my number one.
Somebody call for my man, call for me cure, call for my lover. Cause when the sunlight is at west side, you're always gonna be my number one.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Sunshine, baby. My sunshine. Lady, can I call you baby?
Call me baby.
Baby, can I get your number maybe?
Maybe.
Nataka tu juane, nataka tu onane, nataka tu elewane, nataka tu pendane.
I see you wanting me. I see you checking me. I see you wanting me, and baby, I think you're fly. I see you watching me. I see you checking me. I see you wanting me, and baby, I can see it in your eyes. I see the sun shining bright, shining bright. When I see your smile, I feel the sunshine. You are my sunshine.
Yeah, baby, allow me to drive you crazy.
You can drive me crazy.
This is meant to be. You can't deny this destiny.
You don't have to say it twice, baby, I'll be right there.
And it's crazy how you make me feel from across the room, lady.
Baby, give me your hand, I'll take you places you ain't never been before.
You don't have to say it twice, baby, I'll be right there.
Truly, I can see it in your eyes. I see the sun shining bright, shining bright.
And when I see your smile, I feel the sunshine.
My sunshine. When I look in your eyes, I see the sun shining bright, shining bright. When I see your smile, I feel the sunshine. You are my sunshine.
Will you be my sunshine?
I will be your sunshine.
Can you be my sunshine?
Yes, I will be your sunshine.
Will you be my sunshine?
Yes, I will be your sunshine.
Can you be my sunshine?
I'll be your sunshine. I see the sun shining.
I see the sun shining bright.
When I see your smile, I feel the sunshine. You are my sunshine. When I look in your eyes, I see the sun shining bright, shining bright. When I see your smile, I feel the sunshine.
You are my sunshine. Will you be my sunshine? Lady, can I call you baby? Lady, can I get your number, baby?
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That is Habidan and Nameless. The song is Sunshine. And yeah, thankfully, there's a lot of sunshine today. I'm happy about that. The weather is not gray and gloomy as it was most of last week. It is playing right here on Power Radio. This is the Power Morning Drive show with me and Wanyoike. And just one more time, I have to tell you, how do you get in touch with us? You can do that on our social media handles. We're talking about Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all of it, YouTube, our website, Power Radio, across all platforms. And you can also call in, text in live, send us a voice note. We would love to hear from you. And the number to do that is 0748 379 231. And let let's get this show on the road. Now, to get into our dailies, a quick look at what has been happening. And the Daily Nation is the one that we start with today. And some of the stories that they are leading with. One of them is housing jobs row. A controversy has erupted over the number of jobs created under the Kenya Kwanza administration's affordable housing program. Analysis of new official data from the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics suggests President William Ruto and his officers may have overplayed the figures by a big margin. And to just give you some of the breakdown of the numbers or the statistics according to the Daily Nation is that by June of 2025 that the affordable housing project had created 250,000 jobs. By July that had come to 320,000, and by November that number had come to 428,000 jobs created. Right. Then we have the economic survey done by 2026, and the data suggests that we have 77,000 new jobs created in the entire construction sector since 2023. And the principal secretary, Mr. Charles Hinga, says that the program has created over 640,000 direct and indirect jobs since 2022. Yeah, but, there has been a lot of conversation about the legality of the affordable housing project. Is it really a housing project to ensure that that the public has access to it? But even beyond the public having access to it, just there has been a lot of speak on the legality and on what foundation or on like what is the housing project founded on. And you remember that there has been a lot of controversy also affecting this housing project, because remember when we saw the one that was, I think it must have been Mukuru kwa Ruben or kwa Jenga. I can't quite remember which one, but it was in Mukuru. And we saw the drama that was happening there. And some of the people that came towards the launching of that project said that they had not even been well notified about their homes. Their homes were not well equipped at the time that it was being launched. We also have the conversation and the contention between the people that have to be forced out so that we can have this gentrification, because it is gentrification if you ask me, but nobody has. And we've had a lot of court cases actually because of the land grabbing that's going on with the housing project as well. So there has been a lot of conversation and things that don't necessarily add up. Yeah. So even when we talk about these many jobs here, it's easy to fall into scrutiny, because what is the proof that we have had over this 640,000 jobs, and then to who? Right? And to who, because when you think about construction and a project as widespread as it is, because it's not just happening in one area, it's happening in multiple pockets across the country. It begs the question of, for example, how the supplying of the items are done. Is it an open opportunity so that members of the public can be able to facilitate? And in this country we have a problem of tenderpreneurship, right? A problem to the larger masses, but obviously not a problem to those that are benefiting straight away from the system. So again, when you think about all these aspects, it raises a lot of question on just the validity and the validity of the project, and who is supposedly benefiting from the continuous mushrooming of these houses, which I tell you, I've seen several, and they are literally everywhere. So let's just wait and see. I know there's going to be a lot of conversation and debate, especially within the Kenya Kwanza administration. It's definitely something that we have to be on the lookout for. But do let me know, what do you think about the affordable housing project? Do you think there's any legal grounds grounds, any validity, legal grounds, and I say that pun intended because, on what ground, right? Because if you have somebody's land case going on because they were not well compensated, and yet what they used to call as home now stands, I don't know how many stories of a building, it begs a lot of questions. So it's the validity, it's the legal grounds for me, it's the corruption as well, it's the who gets to benefit, made affordable for who, who is on the supply chain, if we are to look at it as a product right now. So what do you think? Let me know what do you think about this entire syndicate. But moving quite along, we also have a story here that has been captured on page of the cover page of the Daily Nation that Ruto admits Mount Kenya headache in 2027 polls. President William Ruto, the paper goes to say, has acknowledged he's facing difficulties in Mount Kenya, but vowed to keep quoting the region for his re-election bid come 2027. It's nothing new. It's just another day in Kenyan politics, as I always like to say. It would be interesting to just see how he strategizes and how he is able to pierce through Mount Kenya. Because if there's something that I can say without any fear of contradiction is that the Kenyan political landscape has shifted quite a lot, especially since Ruto rose to power in 2020. When did he rise to power? 2022, yeah. And the Mount Kenya that we had back then, even as a voting bloc, a lot of things have changed. And one of the things is that the kingpinship of the Murima region has also changed. And so it would be interesting to see what his strategies are going to be to ensure that he pierces through the Mount Kenya region. But hey, moving quite along, Kangata to quit UDA. Hours after hosting the president at Munyiri School in Murang'a yesterday, Governor Irungu Kangata rushed to Nairobi to declare he would defect from the ruling party ahead of next year's election. And lastly, WhatsApp messages, call logs, and recorded conversations form part of evidence in a high legal battle pitting a high court judge against anti-corruption investigators over an alleged 16 million bribery scheme. And this is secret recordings in Judge Tuju's EACC 16 million bribery case. You know that Raphael Tuju has been under the fire for the past, I guess, 1 month or so. It's an ongoing, unfolding story. So be on the lookout for that story on page 2 for the full analysis of that. And moving on, the Standard newspaper, the story, they have a picture of the former President Uhuru Kenyatta, and they capture the story as Ruto's boogeyman. Now, with Mount Kenya voting blogs seemingly defiant towards President Ruto's 2027 re-election, Ruto's appointment have turned their anger and frustration on retired President Uhuru Kenyatta. In what is becoming the norm, the Ruto administration has made Uhuru its punching bag whenever it's under pressure from Kenyans to deliver on their promises in an attempt to deflect attention. And during the weekend, the Kenya Kwanza wingmen went all out with a barrage of criticism and threats on Uhuru, a clear indication of a rattled and unsettled team coming to terms with the fact that the vote-rich region is slipping away right before their eyes. And this story on page 8 of the Standard newspaper. So do grab it to get the full lowdown. And last but not least, the Business Daily today, some of the stories that are making headlines is Ruto bets on housing roads in 4.8 trillion Kenya shillings election budget, raising more eyebrows. We also have a story about land prices grow in Nairobi satellite towns, slows to 4.3%. Britam raises stake in housing finance group with new share purchase. And last lastly, a story on why foreigners dominate local startup funding. All this and more stories on your daily. So do please grab your copy of the dailies to get a more in-depth analysis of some of the headlines and some of the stories making headlines, both locally and internationally. And that leads us to the end of our skim through our dailies today. Now, as I mentioned earlier, my guest is already in studio, and we are going to be looking today at the state of social justice. Why is it important? Well, it's important for various reasons, but particularly we've seen a spike in the deterioration of human rights, welfare, and a deterioration of social justice in Kenya, because in a way, when you live in a country like Kenya where democracy is constantly on the decline, political justice sometimes or if not all the time always reflects onto what happens in the other social aspects of society. So when we have a country where we are constantly in battle and in tension within the powers that be, within the political class, within the who's and the who's nots, the haves and the have-nots, there has to be a conversation about, a very critical conversation, might I add, about how we carry out social justice in the country. So today, we are going to be having that conversation quite in depth. So let me take a quick breather, and when we come back, we get right into our discussion. So please, if you have any questions for my guests, make sure you start sending them in on all our platforms, and I know that we will be able to get that sorted out. But for now, let's jump into some music, and we'll be right back after this.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
No disturbance. Leo ni lazima nile nyama, kisha nimalizie na shada. Nimeshajinyimanga sana, Musef sana, for Susana. You know forever I got my mama. Sitaki madeni ya madrama, natuma za mama na pesa za chama. Akiana ni maisha ya city, tunaishingi 50-50. Utakaribishwa na mwizi ama wajanja na mafisi. Wasichana wa pretty, wananita mwenye kiti. Wanaonanga niko fiti, hawezi nieka chini. Viva la vida, la vida, la vida. Alhamdulillah nimeiva, nimepiga luku nimeshiba. Dua langu leo limefika. Amina, amina. Alhamdulillah nimeiva, nimekula fiti nimeshiba. Dua langu leo limefika. Amina, amina. Amina, amina. Kashandeka koset, nishalipa na rent. Leo nimeshinda bet, sasa wapi weekend. Kamfupa kako wet, kanataka nikapet. Nikavalishe pet, kisho pewe mashete. Vaa nekwangwete. Unawasha moto, sasa wacha nipepete. Nibebeshe, nichezeshe. Maisha raha, washa kitu vitu chekeshe. Akiana ni maisha ya city, tunaishingi 50-50. Takaribishwa na mwizi ama wajanja na mafisi. Wakubwa wa maofisi wananita mwenye kiti. Wanaonanga niko fiti, hawezi nieka chini. Viva la vida, la vida, la vida. Alhamdulillah nimeiva, nimekula fiti nimeshiba. Dua langu leo limefika. Amina, amina. Alhamdulillah nimeiva, nimepiga luku nimeshiba. Dua langu leo limefika. Amina, amina. Amina, amina. Amina, amina. Amina, amina.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
be such a beautiful night, so I wanna stay out with you till the morning comes along. No, Sulueri and Ginyadi, Jopolo, hallelujah. Give me the word and a bit of me. Mutumandi Wanyalo Yoro. And now we made it to the mountain tops. Let me take your hands, baby, lead your way. And now we're cruising to the promised land. Mind alone, better not mind alone. And now we made it to the mountain tops. Let me take your hands, baby, lead your way. And now we're cruising to the promised land. Mind alone, better not mind alone. Kai go dire atia. Kai go dire. The city, I go dire atia. I go dire. You come and the daga kemoto city. Milima na mabonde, ore wa yora yora. Milima na mabonde. Ore wa yora yora, milima na mabonde. Ore wa yora yora, milima na mabonde. Ore wa yora yora.
Nama, chakagera rosine ke besilia, my dear. Nama, chakagera rosine ke besilia, my dear. Nah, dear busy. On a me hung on near no digger. We had I and near no joke. Ogorama one year go ahead. On a dear way, can I wake a dog a summer? The hotel and the walking yard joke go ahead. How get in it? Don't get me watch. Don't get me nisa. You come and you daga kemoto city.
Watu wakatike. Hii beat ni facts. Kama Blaze, ama kama sukuma wiki na mayonnaise, ama kama Lydia Bura na Victor wakiingia kwa gari pamoja. Hey, hey. Oh no. But anyway, ini ya wa Kenya na wale wa Kenya wako California. Karawa kisikia hii anaangusha AK. Si atujalie, tumetoka mbali. Tafadhali, Pastor Kavasi. Watu wakatike kama wanati. Nataka party kama leo ni birthday. Ama niaje we, sikichikachi. Isi ni kali kazi ile magadi gawanga zinaona mpaka uko mandani ya goza kaleka. Demka pale na anatingisha vitu kadhalika. Opasikia hii uko ndani ya Vatican. Miano Batman, miama na African. Na kwa wale MCs wote ambaye wanaroga, wacheni kutumia tuka beat moja. This kabukada, kabuka this, kabukada, kabuka this, kabukada, kabuka this, kabukada. Ndio watu wakatike, this kabukada, kabuka this, kabukada, kabuka this, kabukada. Ndio watu wakatike, this.
kila wakati kapuka paka sangapi kapuka paka tendeme chomeka I can't stand hizo machanti zimekusha fashion ni kama nyele za punk kuruka ni kama mumengara pump badilisha jina ya camp na kuwa camp kapuka ini camp kibumbuka ya wadina mademu na matumbo kat bele leo ni leo hiyo ni kwele ndarivasisha huyo leni na kuwa nele sele nini kama kina mili vanini wawili wanapiga tu makelele na kushika kibare paka ufresh pandele wewe tazama mbele mintafuga nywele ili kuchanuka kisha nitakupa kitu sika hii kapuka
ndio watu wakatike this kapuka ndio watu wakatike na hii kwa hakika watakatika mkunywe mavitu nyingi mutatapika simama na mguu moja kwa madakika uniambie kama zimeshika na zimeshika kama fika ya kale kademcho ubaya ananika na anamshika jua anajua nikifika atajipa ndio sahi ana mafikra jua na bamba kunyamba kwenye kitanda siti zinakasi bekarangwa
harufu mpaka kwenye varanda karamba na katahanda kwanza manga labda ndala kuku nzima sima kabla kukunguta chupa mzinga lazima lima shamba kisha panda wezi dishi kabla pika kwanza ya bamba kama sampa na unaganja kwa jampa beya yeka fanta pana mwacha bitia chapa kama hicha kasha ataka kama nzika kitingi shamba kapuka
ndio watu wakatike this kapuka ndio watu wakatike this kapuka this ndio watu wakatike
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
It's so hard to leave. Sing me a song when I am gone from you. It's so hard to leave. Sing me a song when I am gone from you. I won't be gone for long. Sing me a song when I am far from you. I won't be gone for long. Sing me a song when I am far from you, far from you.
When all the lights fade and there's nowhere in the world to go, I know I would rather stay, but then again I'm unsure. Simpler times have all but faded, but I can't stay all the same. Simpler times have all but faded, but I can't stay all the same. Mama's wailing, Mama's wailing from home. Mama's wailing, don't go away 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 from me. Mama's wailing, don't go away from me. Mama's wailing, begging you to stay. The class gathered by the road. Nowhere in the world's the same. You're better off staying home. Simpler times have all but faded. I can't stay all the same. Simpler times have all but faded. I can't stay all the same. Simpler times have all but faded. I can't stay all the same. Simpler times have all but faded. I can't stay all the same.
From you, it's so hard to leave. Mama, sing me a song when I am gone from you. I won't be gone for long. Mama, sing me a song when I am far from you. I won't be gone for long. Mama, sing me a song when I am far from you, far from you.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
All right, that is Dala by the East African Wave. Some good KE music, because you know how we do. We keep it 100% Kenyan. Yes, and we would also like to hear your request. So if you want our producer to play you some nice and yummy music from the 254, make sure you hit us up. Yes, my name is Wanyoike. This is still the Power Morning Drive Show, and you're just in time for our conversation, which I'm going to be letting you know in just a moment about what we are going to be having a conversation about. And yes, indeed, my guests are already in studio. But before I do that, again, remember you can get in touch with us on our social media handles. We are Power Radio across all socials. You can find us there, and we would love to hear it from you. You can also text in live or call us live. The number to do that is 0748379231. It's always a great pleasure hearing from you. Now, so over the past maybe 2 or so years, there has been a surge in the undermining of social justice in Kenya. And the reason why I say this is because we've had countless stories about things like abductions. We've also been having a lot of stories emerging of extrajudicial killings, you know, in a world or in a country that democracy is in decline. There tends to have a ripple effect of the undermining of social justice, what it means to have social rights as well. And so my guests today are in the what I would call the ring. They are right where the action is at in terms of championing for social justice, and especially within the grassroots. And I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves, and then we will get right into our conversation as we look at the state of social justice in Kenya, what they are doing in their various platforms and fields to ensure that we are optimizing and propelling at least, you know, social justice in Kenya. We'll also look at social justice movements and how we can ensure that we are investing more into the work that they do. Quite noble work that they do. But gentlemen, it's really incredible to have you join us on this Monday on Power Radio. I would like the gentleman on my immediate left to start introducing himself, and then we will go to the one on my farthest left. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much, Anne. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a fine morning.
Yeah.
Good week, a good new month.
Yes.
Yeah. Tunangangana na Q2. Yeah. So my name is Seffu Kamau. I'm a human rights defender. I'm a community organizer. I work directly with the Dagoretti Community Justice and Paralegal Center, and we work around organizing the community and strengthening them in their ability to fight for their own rights. Besides that, I'm also a revolutionary, and I work with the Communist Party Marxist Kenya, where we're working to do the exact same thing. It's just different coins, different sides of the same coin.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will talk about the community Marxist point. I think that's something I want to get back to. But karibu sana, and thank you for making the time to come
Pleasure.
talk to us. Yes, and to the gentleman on my far left.
Thank you very much, Anne. My name is David Okeyo, a member of Dandora Community Justice Center, an activist and a human rights defender. So in Dandora Community Justice Center, we do monitoring, documenting, and reporting of human rights violation in the community. We assist the vulnerable communities to access justice, giving them legal aid clinics. We have partnered with various organizations into advocating for our work, and we are a grassroots organization that is connected towards the Dagoretti Justice Center. We have Ghetto Foundation. We have Kayole Justice Center. So we work together in ensuring that the vulnerable communities have access to justice.
Okay. Access to justice. I love that, and it's something that we will get in depth into. But let me just, for the basis of this conversation, I would like to know how each of you got into the space of social justice. So for you, Seffu, how did you find yourself into the space of social justice? Because, I mean, they say it's not something that you wish upon anybody to be. It's just that a need arises, and you somehow find yourself having to fight. So what was your journey into the space? How many years and how has it been?
That's an interesting one. Looking back, it's been 3 years now of full-time community organizing.
Full-time?
Yes. I started this back when I was in third year of campus. My background is in computer science. While I was in third year, I went out to look for an attachment. And all of the places I was getting, they were not aligning with my values. My values being my pretty hair. Walikuwa wananiambia, that hair needs to go. And a lot of that, I'd say it's some bigoted work. But for me, I felt I am too young to, fit myself in this box. So along the way, I could after somewhere to do my attachment, nika bump into Dagoretti Social Justice Center. I saw their poster on some Facebook post, and I made a call. We had a nice meeting with them. I expressed my interest in joining them, but for me, I joined specifically as a tech person, specifically as a software engineer. And my work primarily was making software for them, community-oriented software, or software that solves community problems.
Interesting. Like, for example, how?
So one of the things we did is that we created a platform that would allow inmates, incarcerated inmates, to schedule online meetings via on top of the Zoom platform with their lawyers, with their family, religious leaders, and psychologists.
That's amazing. Oh, that's so innovative.
I know.
Yeah,
it's a big project that was the first project that we did together. At the time, I always saw tech as a tool for promoting human rights. I always saw my software engineering as a way to solve community problems. The way, for example, WhatsApp as a software has solved so much problems. You can talk with someone in Germany right now for like menial bundles are 10 shillings. So for me, I always saw software engineering and myself in it as a tool to help the community. But along the way in there, it sort of became like a rabbit hole where I got into discover more, and I slowly went away from the tech and now focused nikajikuta fully into now human rights work.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. What about you, David?
Wow, Seffu's story is so inspiring.
Right? Yeah, it's
he has set the
amazing.
bar so high for me. But okay, mine was very simple. After finishing campus, I had a background in Bachelor of Science Community Health. So I was just at home and a friend told me that we have a community-based organization just beside us in Dandora Community Justice Center. I was like, yeah, I'm not that into protests and things, but I can just give it a try. You know, it won't harm me. So I went there and discovered that they have some range of activities they do around gender-based violence, sexual and reproductive health rights. They also have a research pillar, Article 43, that deals with part of health. Yes, and I was like, okay. They also have community health volunteers in that space of social justice, and I was like, that's my career path. So I was like, okay, let me venture into Article 43 in the health pillar of Article 43.
Yeah.
So after that, I came and met some more HRDs who are radical, who are so inspiring that they were always going for the protest, and they made it seem fun.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Actually, this space is very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I misjudged it. So the first protest we organized I went for was last year, Sita. Yeah, so yeah, it
2024.
was 2024. Yeah. It was very peaceful, and we went and delivered our petition.
Yeah.
And I was so interested in learning more now about the social justice. And that's how I became a human rights defender, because meeting my mentors such as Seffu, Dennis Esikuri, Happy Olal, you know, those senior HRDs inspired me, and they were like, you know, you don't have to be loud to be in this space. You just have to find a niche and explore it. And I discovered my niche was actually on research and advocacy, and doing research about human rights and writing reports, so that we have research-based advocacy programs in all of our centers. And that's how I became more interested into this space until now. With their help, I grew more into this space and discovered my niche in this space.
Yeah. And speaking of which, you know, talking about reports and data-based research, you guys came together and compiled a feminism manifesto.
Curriculum.
A curriculum.
Yes.
Talk to us about that. What was that about?
So we realized we were trying to look around in the country or Africa in general for a standard understanding of what feminism is. And to our surprise, there was no works or written text on this, especially in Kenya. So we tried to think of, in terms of the future generations, because we realized we keep going in circles when you're discussing women's issues. So what we realized is that we need to have a standard way could define primary or key terms of what around feminism, around the feminist discussion.
Yes.
And what the manifestation of that was a feminist curriculum that can be used to teach feminist principles to anyone, from children to adults to HRDs, non-HRDs.
Yeah.
So now the goal of the curriculum was, it's not a movement curriculum, this is a Kenyan curriculum. So anyone is allowed to use it in the country.
Right.
And actually this is what we really wanted to do, so that when different organizations are following this path, feminist struggles, they do to see party that we are all doing something different. Can we have a common understanding of the problem and the solution? And out of that, the feminist curriculum came into play. Yes.
Love that.
Yeah.
Now, talking back to the social justice, maybe, you know, it's a term that we really like throwing around, but what does it actually mean? So what is the plain definition of social justice? If somebody's trying to understand what it entails. So
you see, when we are defining human civilization, we define humanity primarily into three ways. We look at the political aspects of humanity, we look at the economic aspects of humanity, and we look at the social, cultural aspects of humanity. Everything around a human being or human society always falls into these three categories. It's either a social, cultural issue, an economic issue, or a political issue. Also, these three, the social cultural issues of society and the political issues of society are subordinated to the economic aspects of society. This is to say that the economy is the base of human society. And whoever is in charge or whoever controls the economy is in turn controls the politics, in turn controls the social cultural aspects. So what are the social cultural aspects of society? We are talking religion, we are talking education, we are talking media, we are talking entertainment. Everything that is not economic or political is in the social cultural aspects of society.
Right.
So when we're talking about social justice, we are not primarily discussing around we're not talking about issues to do with it's not really social issues the way the social justice word makes it sounds like, but it's now the holistic aspect of the as a human being, where are my political rights? As a human being, where are my economic rights? And as a human being, where are my socio-cultural rights? And it is the totality of these three that we call social justice. So social justice is not around just the socio-cultural issues like religion, which is aspect to the freedom of worship, the freedom to choose where you want to worship, or media, or the freedom to speak your mind, freedom of association, movement, expression. So in as much as it sounds like we are discussing just the social cultural aspects, for us when we are talking about social justice, we mean in the holistic sense, the political rights of this human being, the economic rights, which are the fundamental, and finally the social cultural. So that is our understanding of social justice.
I love that. I think I've never had it broken down in that way. So let's try to unpack that.
Okay.
So why is it that social justice has to draw from the political, from the social cultural, and from the economic? Because I'll tell you, you talked about economic rights. Something that I know for sure that right now is being undermined. Umeona bei ya nyanya wewe ama ujaona wewe?
Mimi niliacha sijatumia nyanya. Napika kitunguu pekee. I'm not even kidding.
I went to the market. I'm like, wow. Nyanya, tunanunua two at 50. Nyanya. I'm definitely I don't have access to justice there. So please let me know where my economic rights are. Hiyo ni economic rights. But why is it so important to view social justice through the intersectional approaches? Because I think that speaks to intersectionality more than ever. Why must we look at it from that intersectional lens?
So the way human society is structured, in as much as we are divided as a civilization in terms of these three aspects, human society is now further structured into two, where you have the base of humanity, and which is the foundation of humanity, like a building, and everything else is on top of the foundation. Now the floors. The foundation of of humanity is the economy. That is the base of human society anywhere in the world. So economy, we call it the base and the superstructure. So all aspects that are not in the base are in the superstructure. So the only aspects that are in the base is actually the economy. So that makes the economy the whole foundation of human society. And every other aspect, which are the social, cultural, and the political issues, are in the superstructure together. So the economy shapes the superstructure, or all aspects that are in the superstructure of society. And the superstructure in turn shapes the base. But the base shapes the superstructure more than the superstructure shapes the base. In kwa kizungu, naona venye unaniangalia.
Na kuangalia. I'm like, tuongee tu.
Yes, kwa kizungu sasa, the economy or how we do business will determine everything about our politics, about our culture, and about our social aspects. So, how we do business as human beings, or for example here in Kenya, will determine what our politics will look like. It will determine what religion will look like, what media will look like, what education will look like. All of those are not independent aspects of society. They are directly shaped by the economy or how we do business.
I love that. David, let me bring you in here. So when you hear about everything that Seffu is talking about, we clearly have a long way to go in terms of just even the access to that social justice. So because you work a lot in the grassroots level, do people have an understanding of what rights, political rights, economic rights, social rights that they have? And how has the Dandora Social Justice Center facilitated the community that you work and serve largely? How has it facilitated and bridging the gap between maybe the knowledge gaps, maybe how if you get the work that goes into making sure that something is running smoothly. Talk to us a little bit about the work that you're doing in the community in as far as that is concerned.
Yeah, so according to rights, most of the people in the informal settlements, not only Dandora, they don't understand their rights, and they persevere and they perceive that human rights are matters that involve the lawyers only and the magistrates and the judges. So they feel that this thing they only get involved with the law or the rights when after an election has been conducted, which of course after election dispute you go to the Supreme Court. So that's the only time that they really interact with the law. So most of the people don't know even their basic human rights. They don't know even the rights of an arrested person. You find that a person has just been arbitrarily arrested by the police, maybe on a Friday. And the first thing they will do is, hey, nimeshikwa, nisaidie na 500, nisaidie na 200. So that they can reach that target to pay the police officers. They actually don't know their rights. They don't know anything. So the only time that they feel that they want to interact with the legal procedures is when the things now get tough and they like being summoned to the court, or maybe their case has gone further to the court. So that's the time that they are like, wow, I should now start to find a way to get myself out of this. And that's where now they always come in and they like, so they do their research and come to Dandora Justice Center, and then we're like, why didn't you come earlier? And they were like, no, I thought that this thing paying off the police officer will be just and it disappear. And also we have the AJS, Alternative Justice System, whereby the Nyumba Kumi leaders, they are always having their cocoon courts whereby they solve cases such as gender-based violence and sexual gender-based violence especially, that we all know that cannot be solved outside the court system. So you find them, they always have that group, and they find the victim and the perpetrator. The perpetrator pays the family a few coins and the case is settled. And that's not the right way of solving cases. So our work is we try and have community engagements and organization whereby we have programs and projects called Hakim Tani. We bring together the community and the stakeholders within the community and then educate them on matters of justice, gender-based violence, environmental justice, so that they are empowered and know the legal channels that they can follow in case of such a case occur. So that's how we have built the trust, and also working hand in hand with the gender desk office. So that we can also
at the police department.
The police department. It is really key. As much as we fight the police, we also need them in some of our work that we do in the community.
Let's talk about the alternative justice systems. Is there a way that we can integrate, for example, the police department with this alternative justice systems? Because as you've mentioned, yes, the Nyumba Kumi na wazee wa kijiji wanaweza come together if, for example, there has been a rape case, right? And, you say that it's not as sustainable, because of the buying out the perpetrators, But in an ideal setting, are there times when you're trying to solve maybe a case, for example, where you've seen the integration of the AJS with new formats of social justice, and how successful has that been?
Yes, it has been successful because in such a case of maybe a landlord and a tenant, the wazee wa kijiji and Nyumba Kumi can come in and maybe talk to the landlord and the tenant in such a way that after a few months or after a few weeks I'll pay you, so don't evict me forcefully. If you have a fundraising for maybe a burial, the Nyumba Kumi and Wazee can help you set up and get access to that fundraising platform. Yeah, so it has worked because most of our members are actually recruits from those Nyumba Kumi and Wazee wa Kijiji, the prominent people in the community. So those are the people we try to recruit into helping us in fighting for the justice in the community level. Because without them, we cannot exist. Because a project, the main stakeholders is the community members. And if they don't see sense in what you are bringing to them, they won't accept it. Yeah. So we try as much as possible to engage those prominent people in the community level.
Yeah. I want us to talk about what he's just said, centering the key stakeholders, and these are the community members. Because most of the times when we are looking at social justice and how it's carried out, it feels as if we tend to go into communities and tell them what needs to happen or what is, for example, social justice or political justice and whatnot. But how do we ensure that we do not leave out the people that it is for? And in what ways have you been able to see, even at the Dagoretti Social Justice Center? I know you also offer paralegal services, for example. So talk to us a little bit about making sure that we are not decentering the people that it's for in the first place.
So I'd say firstly, and building on what Devi has said, is that at the Social Justice Center, right now in Nairobi, we have 22 social justice centers.
22?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. And what we realized is that we managed to form a niche for ourselves in the community. All of these 22 social justice centers. And this niche is that we realized that there's nobody in the community who is doing what we are doing. Nairobi is mostly informal settlements.
Yes.
Over 60% of Nairobians live in informal settlements, or what we call the ghettos. And they are everywhere in Dagoretti, Dandora, Mathare, Kayole, everywhere. Now, within these informal settlements, which house over 60% of Nairobians, the 60% of Nairobians call that place home. All of these 60% of Nairobians do not have any touch with the legal process.
Any.
At all.
Wow.
I'm telling you, if this person is arrested today, what Devi was saying, it's a panic. Yeye anapigia mama yake, nitumie dhao, brother yake niongezee 500, ajaze, ape ule karao, 500 shillings.
And that's it.
Yes.
Is it by design, do you think? Or what are some of the contributing factors to the fact that it's a prominent issue that people do not have no clue?
For sure.
Yeah.
I'd say it's they've been alienated by their place in the economy. And this is why earlier it was important to set that foundation of the primacy of the economy to the other aspects of society. When you look at maybe education, when you look at healthcare, when you look at food, when you look at housing, these are all in social cultural issues or issues to do what we do. This is now the traditional social justice issues. If you are not paid enough money, that determines where you live. Or let me put it in another way. How much amount of money you are paid will determine where your children will go to school, what you eat, where you live,
who you marry,
who you
date.
Yes. Right?
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Even health. Which hospital you'll go to when you're sick. And the type of treatment you'll get. Because right now, if I rush to Nairobi Hospital, you can imagine how quick it will be. I don't think tamaliza 1 hour before nitoke huko. But I'll have spent like 20K.
Correct.
Consultation, nini, and all the tests. But you find 60% of Nairobians are not going to Nairobi Hospital.
Because there's no access.
Yes.
So how do we make access accessible?
Good. So that was important to show you how primary the economy is. The economy shapes all these other things, including even church yenye unaenda.
Oh my goodness. Have I not seen it? Social stratification in the church. It's a problem. It's a problem.
Yes. So for us, I think primarily, we've managed to identify that the economy is the one that is alienating these people.
Right.
So it's not that people don't. You see, if for example, I take my child to Makini school, I can guarantee you that child know things. I know my rights. Juu alifunzwa kwa class, with their nice teachers. In Riruta Satellite Primary School hapo kwetu, I assure you, huyo mtoi akiona polisi anatoroka. Anaona tu, I don't even want to deal with this. So it comes back down to the economy. This is now to answer your question on what's causing this. I'd say primarily, it is your place in the economy will determine even who you will be.
Wow.
So even how you approach the law. Because we realize the law is applied differently. If I'm arrested and I have money, I will not go to jail.
Right.
If I'm arrested and I don't have money, I will go to the jail. So you wonder, is the law working?
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's quite crazy to be honest. And I wonder, like for example, today we were even discussing one of the comrades. He's a human rights defender. Resilient Mboya. He's been summoned by the DCI today at 10 a.m. So, and that brings us to a conversation about human rights defenders and community organizers as yourself. I think the height of it, 2024 till now, has been one of those seasons in Kenya where we've seen a lot of undermining of human rights defenders, human rights violations. We are talking about abductions. We are talking about forceful disappearances, the extrajudicial killings. We are talking about threatening, many intimidation by human rights defenders and community organizers. First, talk to us about, have you, any of you experienced, and I'm sure even if you've not experienced, the people that you work with in one way or the other have been, by extension, being affected by this. And how do we think or rethink about protecting the rights of those that protect our rights?
Thank you. Thank you for that question. And let me even tie this question that you had asked with that one on alternative justice system. So I was just explaining that around these informal settlements, we realize that there's a huge need for these people to be able to access legal rights, but this needs to be free. You cannot charge these people because they won't come.
Somebody is living under 100 shillings per day.
Tena mambo tafute lawyer.
Where? Watakula ama?
Watanunua
nyanya 30 bob.
Ama tatafuta wakili.
Ni kwanza akigai. Hiyo story ya nyanya. Maybe we should dedicate like a 5-minute rant at the end of this show to all the agricultural farmers for nyanya.
I agree.
Guy.
For sure.
Anyway.
So umse, of course, anashanga atanunua nyanya ama ni wakili atatafuta. So out of this, we naturally, that the social justice movement or the social justice centers were born because we were offering free legal aid services to the community. So in fact, that's what we do. All of the social justice centers in Kenya. I think we are around 85 in Kenya.
Oh, in total?
Yes, in total.
Is that enough or is that too little?
That's too little, actually. Too little.
Because 85, not even across all counties, I can assume.
For sure.
All right.
Okay. So you find that all of these, within all of the 85 social justice centers, what we primarily do is we are a free legal advice center. We don't represent you in court, but every member of the community, regardless of the pillar they are in, they are trained paralegals. Devi here is a researcher, but he's a trained paralegal. So ni wakili wa mtaa.
Anyone can be.
Yes.
Ma'am, you know, this is my chance to become a lawyer. I have always known, somewhere deep down, when Kim Kardashian became a lawyer, I was like, that's it for me. If she can be, I can be.
Period.
So I come to you guys.
I'm not even kidding.
I am serious.
Yes, personally, I learned it organically. Because my background is in tech.
Okay.
But when I joined the center, and I was able to watch the veteran HRDs handling these cases, and I was like, wait, you guys are actually lawyers.
Yeah.
And we realized we've created a niche for ourselves.
Right.
Whenever a community member feels they need some legal advice.
Wakili a quick one.
Mbio.
Wakili a quick one.
Kwa center hapo kwa like Seffu kuna watu hapa kwa center wanakutafuta. Right? So out of that we even realized something else. That the center has now grown to become a an institute of alternative justice.
Wow.
The center itself.
Interesting.
Yes.
And this is the people.
Yes.
The people have decided that you guys, we like your system.
Yeah.
So let's give power to this system.
For sure.
Because it is working for us.
And in fact,
The
it was
power of
very
community.
organic.
Wow.
In fact, for us, ni kitu tumekaa tukarealize, wait,
By the
are
way,
we actually doing this without actually doing it? Because we realized some of the cases zenye tunaletewa, we are able to solve them over there. Especially the ones we talked about that are not criminal cases.
Right.
For example,
what is not a criminal case?
Anything that doesn't involve violence. So there's civic cases and there's criminal cases.
Okay.
For example, a dispute between a landlord and a tenant. That's a civic case.
So that one you can settle.
We can and in fact we've realized we've had success.
Wow.
People come, they are in court even. Wameshapelekana kwa chief and everything. But we realized we can always call them, and when they come, they don't see a judge, they don't see a police officer, they don't see a lawyer.
Wow.
They see other members of the community like themselves.
Wow.
So it's a very different vibe and a very different candid setting.
Yeah.
And out of that, we are able to arrive at concrete solutions for both of the parties.
Yeah.
So the center itself becomes an institute or a system ya ku-offer alternative justice in the community. Yeah. So that's a really good niche yenye nimerealize all of the social justice centers have been able to do. Yeah.
Wow.
And just to add on what
please.
Seffu was saying, for us, what protects us is the community. When the community members see the work that you do for them and they appreciate it without charging them or without being paid, just voluntarily. So they feel that they owe us. And that's why we are always safe within the community. In case of threats, abductions, like when I am in Dandora, I feel safe because even if a police try to arrest me, I'll just ask, why are you arresting me? And the people within will be like, unashika devia nini? Devi sino social justice hapa hivi anatusaidia wakili wetu mbona mnamshika? So you find that the community protect us. And even when I am abducted maybe outside my community, the people will go online and be like, we want to see David, we want him alive.
Wow.
Nothing will happen to him. So that's the power of the community really protects us as within our work at the social justice center.
This community ownership, it's like the community has owned you
For
guys
sure.
and embraced you.
They literally created us.
That's amazing.
Yes. And also to add on that, as we are documenting all of these cases, we realize that there is cases or patterns that we observe. So in as much as we document all forms of human rights violations, we realize that there's specific types of cases that we get. Primarily, in fact, when the movement was started, we were dealing with issues around police abuse of power.
Okay.
So you see, when you're dealing with issues of police, these are extrajudicial executions, in its totality, in terms of even intimidation, harassment, and also torture. So you find when someone comes to document this case, mukienda na yeye, when you're walking along the journey ya solve this case, you are in antagonisms with the police. So you see, as a HRD, umekuja kutetea community, but the nature of the case inafanya police akuwe enemy wako.
Wow.
Right? So now as a HRD now, in as much as nasaidia huyu, pia mimi kidogo pia
unataka usaidizi.
Pia na mimi nahitaji usaidizi kidogo.
No, but you guys are social heroes. And we will come to that. But I want us to take our first breather right here on the Power Radio, the Power Morning Drive, sorry. And if you're just joining us, we are deep in the meats and the bones of discussing the state of social justice in Kenya. We are looking at some of the very, 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 I can say stressful because, you know, I mean, we'll talk about mental health. Because when I first met you said that this work you do is voluntary.
Yeah.
My goodness.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
We'll come back and talk about even how you go about thinking about funding for social justice centers and all that. But for now, let's jump into some music. When we come back, we continue with our conversation. Do keep it Power Radio.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Nimekuwa mwenda mbele nionyeda sotenda dole dhoko nienda shidire loto nina ndoto zitafika baby mosmos ka baby kwagira nireke tuike kwagira kada yakwa nikweonera wanaganyika horera ka baby kwagira nireke tuike kwagira kada yakwa nikweonera wanaganyika horera kwa bele matiana nawe bewanie wewe kwa bele matiana nawe bewanie. Wakulishe moto kusaka nimepoza wendo kipenzi cha moyo sijui ni para gani unatumia jamani sijui ni dawa gani nalamba sahani
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
California vitu nzuri tunaendelea mbele. Hakuna cha huzuni hapa, furani tele. Kwa wale wamesahau mziki yangu bado ni genge. Kwa wale wanatudharau tafadhali msifanye nicheke. Sitadangana jamani, nimerudi studio leo na nasikia poa. Na najua mnapenda kusikia sauti yangu, kwa hivyo ngoma poa tu ndo tazidi kutoa. Unatulia nini bana, amka tuzitoke. Unapanguza nini bana, wacha jasho imwagike kote. Hata kama kuna ukame tunajituliza na maji baridi. Clemo raundi ameniambia nokute na ngoma mbili. Moral wacha iwabambe na mjipandishe juu ka bendera na mwimbe ngoma ka national anthem.
Nataka tu heshima yako, nataka tu furaha yako, jue mahali bidii yangu imetoka. Nataka tu heshima yako, nataka tu furaha yako, jue mahali bidii yangu imetoka.
Anacho watu wengi sana wakule roundini, achieni pia mi ninone. Safari yangu ngepeleka mbio lakini mama kwenda pole pole. Usifikire nimechoka, niko na nguvu kazi ile ngombe nyona mtaani. Sitachoka kutafuta majani, sitachoka kuendelea na safari. Wacha mguu zangu zitembee, wasanii wote wa nguvu wa pepe. Kimaisha na kila kitu wanafanya ni bidii na utafika pale unataka. Hata nikigonga so bado mziki zangu sitaacha
sambaza nimeamka chali yangu na sioni tena chalala weka mattress kando tunaenda kazi weka stress kando mambo kwa safi moral watu wang'are moral watu watambe na mjipandishe juu ka bendera na mwimbe ngoma ka national anthem. Nataka tu heshima yako, nataka tu furaha yako, ndio ujue mahali bidii yangu imetoka. Nataka tu heshima yako, nataka tu furaha yako, ndio ujue mahali bidii yangu imetoka. Bidii yangu imelazimisha watu wengi sana waruke asali bado nawapatia tiongeza sukari utamu isishuke nikipanda tafana vile roho yangu inataka sitapotea tena tankione wengine wakitukata pilipili ni aje sikuja usaidie kwa kamata lakini sijui itakuaje tukiwa roga sana sijui atajisaidiaje tukiwa bonda sana tuwafundisha kupumzisha nyundo na bado weze kuflex mkono vizuri kuingia gym kupanua kifua kiasi na kupumua vizuri. Nataka tu heshima yako, nataka tu furaha yako, ndio ujue mahali bidii yangu imetoka. Nataka tu heshima yako, nataka tu furaha yako, ndio ujue mahali bidii yangu imetoka. Nataka tu heshima yako, nataka tu furaha yako, ndio ujue mahali bidii yangu imetoka. Nataka tu heshima yako, nataka tu furaha yako, ndio ujue mahali bidii yangu imetoka.
All right, welcome.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Oh, sorry about that. Welcome back. That is Bidii Yangu, Juakali, and it's playing right here on Power Radio. This is the Power Morning Drive Show. My name is Wanyoike, and we are still in the discussion about the state of social justice in Kenya. And my goodness, the stories that I'm hearing from these two gentlemen about the work that they have to go through. But, you know, let's talk about, there's something that I was talking to a friend yesterday, and she's a mom. I'm not, but she was talking about something called mom guilt, which is essentially the fact that you feel like you can't do things that would bring you joy because it feels like you're taking time away that you could have maybe spent it with your child, or like they can't go on vacation without their children because they feel like, you know, but I it's like I'm betraying my child. So like, do human rights defenders, social justice warriors have that kind of guilt, and how do you navigate it?
For sure it's there. Mimi yenye na click kwa mind, there's a lot, but yenye na click kwa mind is that I'll see there's a placard or a poster about a protest. Mimi kwa akili yangu I'm like
I should be there.
But nasikia hapana, maybe I should be resting or I should be doing some other type of work. And then nafikiria guy, my friends are there, wanaenda kupigwa, kukula, akina Julius wanaenda hapo kuvurugwa. So I'm just sitting nakuanga in a very big dilemma kwa nyumba, and mara nyingi nakuanga like, you know what, baboda
twende,
you know,
what are we doing? So you cave in.
Me mara nyingi I cave in, honestly.
Right. What about you, David?
So for me, it's just the cases sometimes that we handle. Sometimes the cases, they don't have a pattern or like a time frame that we work. We also, like, we are so open. We are open to work 24 hours. So you find that sometimes it's on a weekend or on a Saturday, and a person has called you that, hello, I have a person here with a GBV case. You know, a GBV case is urgent, so that you have to drop everything that we can go to assist the person, take them to the hospital, take them to the police station, document the cases, make sure that the evidence are well handled. Because we also, like Seffu said, we have had trainings with other organizations that have trained us how to handle some of these cases, and then the evidence and how to protect ourselves while handling that evidence. So like GBV case, immediately you get the call, you go. So sometimes you find a person might call even at midnight, and maybe like you are with your partner, and then they're like,
Who is this?
Who is this calling you at night? It's work.
Yeah.
What work?
At 12.
At 12.
At 12.
What kind of work? And
Yeah.
sometimes it's a woman calling that maybe their boyfriend or their husband has abused them. And now the partner is like, a woman is calling you about kwani. I'm fanyang because I was ifanya asubuhi, so
She 9 to 5. Yeah.
I feel that this cannot wait until morning because maybe the woman is in danger.
Right.
So she's like, man, you're lying. So there's some kind of. But sometimes how we deal with it is sometimes you just have to accept that you can't solve everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is very
so you
difficult.
choose your
for us.
battles.
Yeah. Sometimes it really touches you that you can't.
Yeah.
And just accepting that you can't help.
Right.
And also, can I add?
Yes.
Also, not working alone.
Aha.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
you can call a comrade, mwambie niko busy, can you handle this case?
Yes.
Especially the younger comrades. Okay, we are the younger comrades. But let me say the newer comrades when they're just joining, also to expose them. You call them una delegate, unamwambia mi niko somewhere, can you handle this case for me?
Yeah, and they come through.
Yeah.
But like as you've said, I mean, it's a lot of things, you know, like for example, I'm even thinking of something like dating. You know, you have to think about the partners that you're partnering up with or you're dating, because will they understand? Will they get that, you know, you can get a call from another woman at 2 a.m. Because apparently their life is in danger. So I guess it's a lot. But even talking about mental health, because I mean, the type of work that you do is quite tasking,
heavy.
Emotionally, spiritually, I'm sure, mentally. So how do you deal with all that? How do you go about creating just spaces for you to like breathe? Yes.
I think right now with the different programs we've been doing, we've been really advocating for debriefs, where that if you are doing maybe an intervention on gender-based violence, we need to have mechanisms to protect the HRD's mental space. But I'd say primarily what I've realized, it comes back down to you as a person. Because hey, kazi ikianza kukuja, people will send them, and as long as you're taking, they'll keep sending them. So it'll come back down to you. What time do I get off? What time will I not pick a call? What time will I say hii sitaeza, hii nitaeza, ni nini nitasema? This one maybe I need to send to someone. This one this one I need to work with someone else or maybe another bigger organization. And also in terms of what do I do as Seffu when I'm alone at home? How do I rest? How do I recharge? Personally, I go swimming. I take walks. Yesterday I had a beautiful walk in the forest with my friends. So I'm very recharged this week.
Right.
So for me, it comes back down to you as an individual. How are you taking care of yourself? Yeah.
David, how do you take care of yourself?
So within the Social Justice Center's working group, we have a pillar called Wellness, and that basically deals with the wellness of human rights defenders. That if you feel you are overwhelmed with anything, you feel like you are having burnout, you just reach out to the convener of the pillar, the wellness pillar, and he will guide you, maybe talk to another organization and offer psychological support to the HRD. So the pillar has been very helpful because sometimes it's so overwhelming, working day and night. So also you have to know your limit. For me, I always say that past Saturday I'm not working. It's just Saturday, just go play football and just
get over everything.
Get over everything. Anything else, I'll deal with it on Monday.
Right. Okay. It's like those ones for any email past 3 p.m. on a Friday is a Monday problem. Please. Tuonane huko. Yes. So you did mention off air that this work is completely voluntarily. And I was like, what? All that? Voluntarily. So that brings 2 questions here. Is funding. How do the social justice centers get their funding? And if you're not being paid by anybody, then how do you go about self-sustenance and livelihoods? Because I think, it's important.
So there's 2 ways. Primarily, the center has to be sustainable in itself, in terms of your membership. You need to do contributions for welfare, for administration costs. But even without any outside help, the center itself, through its members, need to be able to fundraise enough for the center. Yes, because if you tell maybe 20 members to contribute 200 shillings, that's like 4,000. So that can do something for the Social Justice Center. Then number 2 is donor support, which is let's say our primary source. Using the different projects that we do, because no partner is going to support you as a center. I see the work you do as a center, I'll support you as a center. Primarily, they support a project within the center, because there's so much we do in the center.
And do they feed into the already ongoing programs that you have in the Social Justice Center? Or it's your usual donors come and tell you, I think this is your problem.
Yes.
I think I want to fund this, your problem, and so I fund you. That model of funding has really quite never worked for us.
For sure.
Because it's supposed to be bottom up and not to ruffle any feathers, but like... We already know, we know the problems that are in Dagoretti. We know the problems that are at Dandora. Why not come and fund those ones that are already existing? So even when you're having discussions with donors and you're negotiating, do you get to bring with you the experiences of the communities that you're serving? Because I think it's so unfair to think that maybe the biggest problem in Dandora is firearms.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm like, no, we have other major issues. So how do we rethink about even domestic funding, perhaps? Because I'm sure that most of these donors are usually from outside.
For sure.
And they don't have the personal touch with our communities. So how do we think about how we can sustain ourselves financially? And not just funding into the empty or into the thin air, but funding the real issues that we want to see eradicated.
Actually, I can just
jump in. Sure.
Okay, so we have a database that uses a digital database that we collect all the cases, the human rights violation, the advocacy programs that we have done across all those years. So the database basically informs us what the problem is at the moment, the current trend, because it's a digital database that we feed cases. So assuming that we have the leading cases within the social justice spaces is gender-based violence. We see now the age of the victims are maybe 20 to 24. Now we are like, what kind of advocacy program can we come up with? What kind of partners can we reach out with this data that we have? So that has really helped us in resource mobilizing, because we do have the evidence that is needed, the data and the statistics. So like if I go to a donor and tell them that in Dandora the past 6 months we've had like 100 gender-based violence cases reported from January to March, and now the donor will now rethink of, actually, I think this is a big problem, because all the data and the statistics informs us of what our next project will be.
Wow.
Also, I think primarily centers at an individual capacity have not been very successful in fundraising on their own. But when you're fundraising as a movement, it becomes way easier.
So this is where the partnerships between, for example, you did mention that in Nairobi we already have how many social justice? 22.
Yes.
So they come together as a consortium.
Yes.
And now they
we fundraise
donors
together.
Okay.
And that works.
But
also it's limiting in the sense that when you fundraise, you're fundraising for a particular intervention. So for example, I don't know, GBV specific. And Nadona atasema, please, hii pesa ni ya GBV.
And
keep it
that.
at that. Right? And you find within the 22 centers, by the time muna share those resources, zinakufika zikiwa kidogo. But we still do a lot of work with them. But relatively, they end up being limiting. So the future, the way I see it, is centers resource mobilizing on their own.
Right.
So the center also, and also not only resource mobilizing within the civil society space, but also domestically, how you are saying it, and even locally, working with other local organizations, working with partners, because I'm sure there is a lot of well-wishers at home. Not everyone is struggling. We said only 60% of Nairobi is ghetto. So even Dago, 60% of Dago is ghetto. So there's a 30% that's not ghetto. And in that 30%, there are people who are passionate about social justice. And they are well-resourced and they are able to fund you as a center or support you in different ways, whether materially or in terms of advice or different kind of support. So I think for me, the future of funding within the social justice centers has to go local and has to be entrenched with the people.
Yeah. And what about the government? Do we have any goodwill? Do we have any support or funding from the government?
No.
So they've not really been a big partner. Because then that, it's kind of pretentious and upsetting to think, if you think about it. Because, see, the government also has its own agenda, and part of it is to see the well-being,
for sure,
the social well-being of the people. So why not plug in with the people that are already in the grassroots to ensure that that's happening,
But I think for now, actually, one thing we really want to push them around is this issue of alternative justice system. Because when we look around, who is primarily doing alternative justice work, it's the center. So because now the judiciary is rolling this out now as a program, when they... now? Yeah, I think it's now 2 years.
2 years. Yeah. But you guys have been doing it for the past forever.
So what we don't want to happen is that when they are rolling out, they call lawyers and then they form their own thing. No, we have been doing
that alienates the communities again.
Come support us now. We've given you an avenue to support that through the judiciary.
I think there has to be a policy crossover, to be honest.
But I think it's going to come.
It has
I think this is being worked on
long
by
overdue.
the leadership. Sure.
It's long overdue. Okay, wow. I mean, so you also mentioned that there are so many stories that you would like to be told, but there's no platform to tell and express the stories. So how do we create, I guess, repositories or archives for the stories? Because I know there are so many wins within the social justice centers. And I mean, I'm just saying, you can talk to us nicely because, Power Radio is human rights defense and social justice sits at the center of some of the work that we do at Power 254. So talk to us about the importance of creating spaces actively, spaces where people can come and see what's happening within the movement. Yes.
That would be really, really nice, first of all. We really need to expose the center. A lot of, actually, one thing we realized, if you're a member of the community and you know the social justice center, it's because something bad happened to you. Hakuna mtu anatujua kwa uzuri.
Oh, wow.
Unatujua juu ulipigwa na polisi, ukakuja kututafuta, ama ulipigwa by your boyfriend, ukakuja kututafuta, or something has to have happened to you ndo tujue.
I guess there's no bad publicity for you.
Exactly.
We shouldn't be joking about this, but like it's bad. But they say no publicity is bad. Even bad publicity is publicity.
Good publicity. So I think we really need to mainstream the centers to not only people when you may go through human rights violations directly. And for building on what Devi has said, last year tumekuwa very successful in launching a database or a data bank at the centers. Nice. Each center has its own data bank na zinaungana zote zinakuwa pamoja.
Where is it? Can the public find it? Or it's just internal?
We're going to be publishing reports.
Okay.
But for now, it's internal. It's we collect cases, we record them on the data bank. Now, out of that, we are able now to see different patterns and also monitor how are these cases going, how many cases were successful. So we have already a repository to work with. But now you find that easy cases, the only people who know about them are those successful people. Mimi kuna mtu sahi by the tukipita na Dago place flani. Utasikia tu nikitwa
Seffu.
Ana salute. Nilimtoa cell. Mwingine kuna day nimepita bana mtu ananiambia so you are working in Kawangware sokoni. Nikubaia nini?
Wow.
Ameniona tu hivyo randomly.
You have to make sure to go back now.
Nyanya wewe, don't buy me flowers.
Unataka hiyo ni kumfukuza.
Get me tomatoes.
Nyanya atakuwa anakuambia hiyo hapana.
Get me tomatoes please. Don't don't even think about it.
So you don't
Do
have
it for the
Surprise
culture.
me.
Oh, please.
You don't want flowers, just want tomatoes.
I just want tomatoes. But hata usiniletee unga. Tomatoes is where it's at.
For sure. Yeah. So a lot of people wanna appreciate our work, but the only people who know about it, it's them
the people
and
that
us.
have been affected. Yes.
One of the things that we are not able to do really, we did it, no, but not very successfully, is that we worked with African Censored last year, and they granted us to work on a documentary around land injustice. Some of the primary issues zenye tuna document in Dagon issues are land injustice.
Because it happens a lot.
Yes, yes. Hadi mimi wenyewe have been disinherited. Most of the people in Dago uko ni ushago kwao actually. They are native to there.
Okay.
And along around 2-3 generations, each generation yetu imekuwa disinherited, and this is pervasive, like Dagoreti yote.
Wow.
So we realized that there was a pattern, and we approached African Censor to help us shoot a documentary. In this documentary, we featured 3 cases around disinheritance, and most of them were they were fused with police abuse of power, because for you to disinherit someone, you have to collude with the chief's office, with the DCC, anyone who deals with land.
Yeah.
You also need to collude with the police.
Whoa.
You also, and within there is also aspects of gender violence, because we realized most of the people who are being disinherited are women after the husband passes.
Died.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we realized we need to tell this story.
Social justice is also very gendered.
Yes, it is.
It's very gendered.
Issues, they're very cross-cutting.
Correct.
Unakuta one issue iko na 3 other issues ndani ya. So we're dealing with land, but sasa watu tumeingiza police.
I'll tell you what.
GBV.
You'll have to come back again to our radio so that we can focus on this, because the point of us is to ensure that people understand really the deep cutting, cross-cutting issues and give them a more clear understanding of what entails in that work.
I agree.
Yeah.
So we did a really nice documentary to showcase 3 case studies of how this disinheritance happened. One of it was a building in Kawangware that racks in around $1 million every month in rent. It has shops, but the kid who's supposed to get this money was disinherited by the stepmother. And the stepmother worked with her new husband. Wakatoa jina that now the stepmother was the sister to the husband.
Oh wow.
Not the assassin husband. So
it's a whole
it's
a
sister
syndicate.
Yake. It's a whole syndicate, and it's serious.
God. That's
and
crazy.
Funny thing, some of these issues tunaitiwangwa na law enforcement. Kuna issue chief mwenyewe anakutia. Anakuambia hebu funga mlango kwanza. Kwambie funga mlango nikwambie juini moto. So if we are able to tell these stories, because it's just 1% of it. If we tell these stories in ways Kenyan can relate to, in terms of documentaries, especially short, beautiful, well done documentaries that are engaging, I think we can really enhance the story of social justice out there. Because we have a lot of stories to tell.
Actually, that's what Seffu has said is very true, because our storytelling has not been quite effective, because even in fundraising, you have to show the donors that you are doing something. And without those documentation, the story, the write-ups, we don't have anything. We are just there.
Unaambia tu
I just
story.
helped and ikaisha kasema asante na ikaisha hivyo. So I think that in storytelling, I remember in 2024 we did the reject the finance bill. Sita. And we successfully took the petition to parliament. But a month later, the Gen Z uprising.
Not even a month. It was 2 weeks later.
2 weeks later.
Date 18, because we
timely.
did on date 6, and then date 18, we were people on the streets.
That's
the Gen Z uprising was there. But now you find that the social justice is nowhere to be seen, because they were the first person to actually march for against the finance bill, the finance bill. But the Gen Z came over and
took over.
Swept it all away. Now we are like
Okay.
Was swept
we
under the
launched it, but
yeah.
no
So
one can
y-
never know that because the social justice centers
Yeah.
were initially against
12
that
days
gender
before.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so interesting, guys. Unfortunately, we are out of time.
Oh, really?
I know.
What?
We are having so much fun together.
Guy, it's 10.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
10.
What?
But guys, please promise
Yeah.
me you'll come again.
For sure, for
we've
sure.
not. This was just an introduction.
Yeah.
And I think we've done a great job of introducing what social justice is. Next time, you come with now even some of the stories,
That's
the
Sweet Ones is
real
7.
people
Yeah.
that have been, you know,
Okay.
that you guys have been able to help.
Yeah.
Come with them because
Yeah.
we need to amplify their stories.
For sure.
Fine. Why
Yeah.
everybody needs to catch on to the
Yeah.
work that you're doing.
Yeah.
Final remarks as we conclude. What was your parting shot?
Tulikuwa to rant on nyanya.
Now, unaweza rant.
And now to
It's
serious
also
things.
a social justice issue.
It is
It
for
is
sure. Juu
very
sasa
touchy.
watu hawakuli vizuri.
Food security.
Yes. So bei ya nyanya tafadhali iangaliwe.
ishukishwe tafadhali.
Yes. But also my parting shot will be
Yeah.
for all the Kenyans that are listening is that we need to understand that on June 25th, 2024, a new Kenya was born. And ukiangalia between now and then, this new Kenya is a baby. And what has been happening, ni kuna watu wamekuwa kijaribu kuua huyo mtoto. But sisi on this side tunajaribu kumpea madawa na kila kitu na kumficha na kumake sure survive. So between then and now, Kenyans should see it as something new that was born. And it is there, but it is still very, very young. Nika toddler. So tuendelee kuka-protect na kuka-fightia as violently as a mother would.
Right.
Yeah.
Na uko kadi?
Mbaya sana.
Tuchukue kura.
Mimi na watu wengine wengi sana. Mimi niko na Mbogi.
Sawa.
Yeah.
Cause Mbogi ndio power. Yes, your parting shot, Mr.
Actually,
David.
Just to build up on Seffu said, hiyo niko kadi. I think sisi watu wengi tuko kadi. But sasa hiyo kadi unafanyia nini sasa? Unaweza kuwa kadi but pia hiyo kadi kuwaste maybe umeka 2 pia mtu amekutumia tena 2. Umekula 3 sasa. So I think we should use that card yetu wisely.
For sure.
Elect the leaders that are capable of leading us for the next 5 years. Because that card without using it well itakuwa tena. Hiyo kadi yako imetuwaste kabisa. So we should have more, we should now focus on political education in that people to choose leaders with the good moral qualities. Not just kwa kadi tu kutoa mtu but kwa kadi to empower good leadership.
Love that. Mr. Seffu, Mr. David, thank you so much for the time that you've dedicated to serving the community. Guys, please, I don't know how to say thank you, but thank you on behalf of Kenyans. Manze, mbarikiwe sana. And continue the amazing work, and I hope that anybody that is watching this, anybody that is listening on this, can they go and please support them? How can people support your work? How do they get in touch with you?
On our social media platforms, Dagoretti Justice on X, Dagoretti Community Justice Center on Facebook. Reach out to us, call us. Let's have a meeting. We tell you what you do, and then you see where you can come in.
Right.
But we really do need the support.
Also, you can find us on Twitter, Facebook at Dandora Community Justice Center, and also the website for the movement in Social Justice Centers Working Group.
And at Uhai Wetu on X for the movement.
Yes. Okay. My time is done, guys. Asanteni sana for taking the time to join us. Yes, and in case you do not know, if you've been peeping through, you've seen that we do have a new host of the Shevasations show. Miss Kimberly Sandra joins us officially on the Power Radio family. It's really, really, really good to have her. So catch her for the Shevasations show at 11 a.m. all the way till 1 p.m. And as for me, it's a goodbye. We will see you at Radio Mtaani. We are going to be at Kajiado County from tomorrow and Wednesday all the way till Friday. So I will see you somewhere on our Radio Mtaani. But for now, it's a goodbye. Thank you all.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
things you'd make me do. Now every time I see you, I wanna kiss you and hold you and dream about forever in your arms. Oh, I'm falling in love with you, and it feels so good to know that you feel it too. I'm falling in love with you, and it feels so good to know that you feel it too. And now I wanna sing this song to you. I wanna see the world now, baby. Oh, wangayaore samika loka. Yeah, imi odenda chakore. And I wanna sing this song to you. I wanna see the world now, baby. Wangayaore samika loka. Yeah, imi odenda chakore.
Iyengo siromara awinjo kaya motera mama paro biro nega kaneno jangware buonjo kodi rama pile ochuno kora werni nimejita mikutano niwe abebo ka ochunya aworo mama herana mari mama opongo chunya amora chalo nyarombo kiranga tibuonjo kiwangi. And I'm falling in love with you, and it feels so good to know that you love me too. I'm falling in love with you, and it feels so good to know that you love me too.
And now I wanna sing this song to you. I wanna see the world now, baby. Oh, wangayaore samika loka. Yeah, imi odenda chakore. And I wanna sing this song to you. I wanna see the world now, baby. Wangayaore samika loka. Yeah, imi odenda chakore. Ilomba, sietna, chunya gobi. My heart feels at home when I'm with you. Ilomba, sietna, chunya gobi. My heart feels at home when I'm with you. Ilomba, sietna, chunya gobi. My heart feels at home when I'm with you. Ilomba, sietna, chunya gobi. My heart feels at home when I'm with you. Ilomba, sietna, chunya gobi. My heart feels at home when I'm with you. Ilomba, sietna, chunya gobi. My heart feels at home when I'm with you. Ilomba, sietna, chunya gobi. My heart feels at home when I'm with you. Ilomba, sietna, chunya gobi.
Chunya feels at home when I'm
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.